I'm Alex Varga, and I'm an Illini gymnast. I'm from the Wheaton, Glen Allen area, and we have a really small family actually. I'm an only child. They both came to the area from other places. My mom's from Ohio, and my dad's from the East Coast of Connecticut. I got into gymnastics by starting karate actually up until 5th grade, and I wanted to quit so many times, and my mom would not let me quit until I got my junior black belt. And I got that in 5th grade, and I always liked flipping around in karate and things like that, so it just started there. I was a late bloomer, but it ended up well. I chose Illinois. I'm from Illinois, so it was obviously a good fit, and I knew that I wanted a good academic school as well. So I knew I wanted to do business, but I wasn't necessarily sure what, and we have a great business school. I ended up in the accounting and finance program, which is also very good, and we have a world-class gymnastics program. Probably floor exercise is my best event. I've had the most success through college on it, and I do enjoy it more. Vault is very quick, and there's not much to it, and it's hard mentally to work with. The floor is just really fun. It's really fun, and I think it really embodies what the sport of gymnastics is all about. I did try to train rings during my junior year, and it was too late, so it was a little difficult there. But just having overall body conditioning is kind of something that's difficult for me, because as a floor and vault specialist, your lower body is very strong, and there's kind of some aspects that do need more flexibility, and I'm very inflexible, and you also need a little bit of upper body strength. So the areas that play away from the events that I do, I would say, were my biggest weaknesses. Being a senior, my greatest accomplishments for the past 4 years, I would say, started my freshman year. Basically was an alternate for floor event finals in the Big Ten Championships, and was told 2 minutes beforehand that I was actually thrown in and was going to compete. So I had to warm up in 2 minutes and then compete first, and ended up getting 4th place, which was great for me, being in 11th and being thrown into the mix. Moving into my sophomore year, we won another Big Ten championship. We also won a Big Ten championship my freshman year, and winning the NCAA team championship was also amazing. Those were great team moments for me, and I felt very privileged to be a part of. Then moving into my junior year, I was again fortunate enough to make the Big Ten event finals on floor. Again, finished 4th, and in team finals, I tied Sam McCulloch from Michigan, which is really cool for me because he made an Olympic team. So to know where I came from and then being able to compete on that stage is just awesome. I do like to play soccer. It's difficult during the season because I don't want to, wear out my body, but I also have a musical background. I've played cello since I was 4, and I've taken classes here, which has been actually really nice. And I also play guitar, so those are a couple random things that I do in my spare time. I'm actually in the Master's of Accounting Science program, and I'm minoring in finance, and after graduation I'll be starting full-time as an investment banking analyst with BMO Capital Markets. Our goals are heavy at the postseason. We want to win a Big Ten championship, we want to win an NCAA championship, and these are things that have been a part of our culture, and I've experienced 3 championships, so that's absolutely one of our biggest goals. Personally, I've not been able to break into the All-American status, which has been something that's been on my plate the past couple of years. I've ended up 12th, and you need to be top 8. So I think that would be probably my top priority this postseason, is to try and become an All-American. Senior day was very nerve-wracking for me. It was kind of a realization of, this is my last time competing at Huff Hall. This is my last, I can count on one hand the number of meets we have left. And I was very jittery on our first event on floor, and it showed. It wasn't the best performance that I had, but I was really able to kind of settle down, enjoy the rest of the meet, and go into vault and hit one of my best vaults all season. I said to our guys before in a meeting that, I wasn't going to remember the score in 10 years. I wanted to go out and I wanted to have a really good time and just remember the last time competing in Huff with all my brothers. Once you're thrown into the real world, you kind of have to adjust, and I'm sure that I'll be okay, but it's just, you always know that you have 20 to 25 people behind you, and not only limited to the gymnastics program, but also all the friendships here. A lot of them come from the athletic department, whether they're student athletes or our support staff. Everyone's amazing, and it just really is a stable situation that I'm going to miss. 1, 2, 3.